I wanted to say first, the reason that I have not called this a kirtan is because it's really not a kirtan. As those of you who were with me last week know, it is chanting. It's calling out the names of the divine, but we're doing it in quite a different way from a usual kirtan where we have a drummer and we have other instruments and we are all in together, leaping up and down. So I'm relying on you to leap up and down in your own home. And what you'll hear, as some of you know, is simply I'm chanting. Joyce is here, bless her heart, and helping with everything and also responding. So you respond with her or you just chant both parts, that's fine too. And if you have a drum or some noisemaker in your place, by all means, give yourself some rhythm as we go, and then, see how that works out for you. Now, I've decided...
Oh, because I'm covered up.
I'm sorry.
Here I am.
Oh, good. Whoever it is, that's great. So, okay. I think at this point, I will mute you all.
I'm gonna get a shaker.
So
Quickly, Lori. I can't get a view of everybody.
Excellent.
Okay.
You're doing great with all this technology, Bhavani. I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I've decided in this time that because it was always important to me, I'm going to sing our prayers that we did at Kripalu. Some of you know the prayers. By all means, join in your own home. Some of you may not. But we will begin with prayers each time, and so very soon you will know them as well. So just take a breath in, sigh it out, and let the day go, and here we go. for those of you new to the prayers, in the beginning section, it's really a prayer for students. It talks about, may we be nourished together, may we study with great vigor, and may no obstacle arise between us. But it's the middle section that is so good for our times. It says, lead us from the lack of understanding to an understanding of what might be occurring in the world. Lead us from the darkness of not knowing to the light of understanding. And lead us from the fear of death to an experience of immortality. So that's what we're about. Sometimes on Facebook I post that it was Krishna himself who said that calling out the names of the divine is the absolute best spiritual practice you can do in these kind of times. So here we are, joining in. So let's begin. Again, something I like to do to begin is the chant to Ganesha. Because Ganesha, of course, is the remover of obstacles. So may Ganesha remove all of our obstacles. For some of you, it might be you may be new to this practice, and therefore you may need to have some obstacles removed in that way. But may we, in our lives, move along with ease and, get rid of some of the obstacles. So the words are Ganesha. I'm sure you can all say that, Ganesha. Sharanam, and it simply means I take refuge in Ganesh. And my understanding is that in India, it's Ganesha in the north and Ganesha in the south. So you just decide what part of India you want to be from, and that's how you sing it. There you go. Okay. Here. Yes, sirree. Be gone, those obstacles. I tell you, that's good. So, somebody tonight was saying to me that it's tricky on Zoom because you don't know that anybody's really out there. But, you know, I did radio, and that was the truth then, too. You're just speaking into a mic and having a really good time, but you have no clue if anybody's listening. So, at least on Zoom, you can see people. This is wonderful. And some of you were clapping and the whole thing. So, fantastic. Feel free, by the way, to activate the chat and, you know, send some comments along as we are moving along in anything you want to say or request or whatever. I have a list of things that I was thinking of doing, but, you know, we'll see what happens. So let's see what's next.
Just type something. Do you want to look?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, I realized as I was playing the last chant that I had not turned on the original sound, and I will do that right now.
Yeah, you did it.
And so this may be better. I find that without that, you kind of go in and out, and so I apologize if that was what was happening, but now it should be fixed, and so it should be more consistent. This next one is a Shri Ram. And Ram, of course, is all about compassion as well and healing. So, you know, you can aim it any way you'd like for your own situation. And but basically the words are Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Now, there is a question always about Jai and Jai. I learned it as Jai because the Sanskrit is Jai, but the modern Indian languages often say Jai. So if you sing Shri Ram, Jai Ram, hey, hey, that's perfect. So, you know, whatever you, however you use it, you know, however you say it is perfect. And here we go. And it's simply saying, you know, calling out to Ram and, hey, Ram, Holy Ram, here you are. And, you know, have in mind what it is you'd like to request. There you go. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Jai Jai Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Well, I haven't done that one in a while. You could probably tell. Actually, it was my left hand that was awkward. I don't know what happened. He didn't want to do the right rhythm, and so it got me off. There you are. But it sounded good to me. And I have Joyce right sort of behind me, so I hope you can hear her, because it's fabulous to have a responder as well.
I have to wet my whistle.
Yes, I know. It's helpful. I can see some people are wise. They have their coffee, tea, or other little liquid.
Do you want to check the chat in case anybody's requesting? Got some.
Yeah, we'll just look for 1 second. Trouble is, I can't read it too well, but it's awfully, I can always make out the word wonderful. Thank you very much.
Someone wants to know what mudra would be good with chants.
Oh, wow, that's a whole thing on its own. Jennifer, what's her name? Reese is doing a lot with mudra, but the person that I found the most knowledgeable is Richard Miller. And he has, I think, a book he put together. It's like a PDF, though. Do you know what I mean? It's just 8.5 by 11 pages, but it's fabulous. It's a lot of different mudras and talking about, you know, what they're for and what they do and all that sort of thing. Those of us who were at the ashram did find that when this amazing wise man from India came at one point and taught us some mudras to do with pranayama, it was astonishing how it aimed the breathing into certain parts of the body. So mudras are very powerful. I wish I knew more about them, but I don't think I can help you too much with mudras, so I'm terribly sorry. But here, let's chant again. So we're going to do a Hare Krishna, and we'll start with one that's very unusual. So we'll do it slowly, and you can get the melody. And
you might have to help me.
Well,
we'll see
you'll hear me, but I'll sing it both times the first time.
Okay.
And Atma, this one's for you. And then we'll go into the regular Hare Krishna, which everybody knows from way in the past at the airports and on the corners in New York City. Oh my goodness. The things we have lived through. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Definitely a fine chant. We'll stay with Krishna for a moment, and the next chant I thought we would do, this is again special for some friends of mine. I hope they're here. But it's Radha, of course, you know, is Krishna's significant other. Well, it was a prema, you know, pure love. They never consummated their love, but they loved each other. And so this is to Radha and Krishna as Govinda. So Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind Bhajo, Radhe Govind. Bhajo means I'm singing the names of Radha and Govinda. And a Govinda, of course, just means cowboy. and it's what they called Krishna when he was a teenager herding the cows. So let's find out where I'm going to be here. Is there something exciting?
Somebody wants to know what instrument you are playing.
Oh, thank you for asking. This is a harmonium. And frankly, when I first got to Kripalu, I thought it was an Indian instrument. I had only heard it used for Sanskrit chanting. But then I found out that it was invented in France, using an idea from 3,000 years ago in China. So it's a very ecumenical instrument. It was actually the British who brought it over to India. I mean, they were going to play hymns, but the Indians said, nice sound, we'll put it into our music. And so frankly, now there may be one guy left someplace in Scotland making harmoniums, but otherwise they're all made in India. And they really took it on with a, wonderful thing. So, but it's a very lovely instrument because it doesn't require power. You have a bellows. And so really it's like a, what you call that they play for taps?
Accordion?
Well, it's like an accordion, but it's also like a bagpipe. That's the simplest form. You've got bellows and you've got the tune. And this, like an accordion, the same thing. You have bellows and a tune, and that's true of the harmonium as well. In the beginning, they had legs, and you played them like an old sewing machine, that treadle sewing machine where you had the pedals. And but the Indians, of course, usually sit on the floor when they play. And so they took the legs off, and also they don't use harmony in the same way we do in the West. Most of them don't. And therefore, they just want to play melody. So they have their left hand free, or their non-dominant hand free, to do the bellows. And so they don't need, the foot treadle anymore. But I did see at one of the music stores in Pittsfield an old harmonium with legs, and they were fixing it, and it was so very beautiful. But normally speaking, it's like a box now. And they kind of collapse into their top or bottom, and you can carry them around easily. They're heavy as heck, but you can definitely carry them around. So, but it's a fabulous instrument. When the lights would go out at Kripalu, we just kept chanting. You didn't need any power at all. So there we are. All right, let's go on to invoking Radha and Govinda. Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Radhe, 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 Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Radhe Govind, Bacho Radhe Govind. Radhe Govind, Radhe, Radhe Govind, Radhe. I like that one a lot because of the rhythm. It's just fun. So. Well, my goodness, we don't want to leave anybody out, so let's go to Shiva. And we'll do one where we just call out to Shiva, but it's an Om Namah Shivaya. So, this one, some of you know this really, really well, but for those of you who don't, let me just tell you that the verse part, we start on the off beat. You know, the harmonium comes in on the downbeat, and then we start, boom, cha, right? We come in on the cha. And when you say Shivaya, you just say Om Namah Shivaya. But if you say it quickly, then it becomes Om Namah Shivaya. And so, you know, you'll see how it goes. But Om Namah Shivaya. And this, of course, is a major, major mantra in the world. So let's hang out with this for just a little while. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva, Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
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 Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Shiva, Shiva,
Shiva, Shiva, Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Sound the Om with me. Let it be your Om. Calling out to the divine in your way. Any note, any melody, whatever comes, just let it be. In the old days at Kripalu, when we had a satsang or kirtan, satsang was an evening that had some chanting and then a talk. And even then, though, we would end it with what's called arti. And arti, the ceremony, is an honoring of anybody that you want to honor, people you love. In this time, you may want to honor those who are not able to be with you, but they are certainly there in your heart, and you have great concern about them. It's a way of giving the day back to the light from which it came. And so normally it's done with candles. And the pujari, who is doing the arti with the candles, would honor the deities. Now, of course, in the main hall, we have a beautiful Lakshmi and Tara, along with the Shiva Nataraj that we have had for many years. And so the pujari honors those deities, but then he turns to the group present and waves the light to every single person. So we had a long involved arti to Jagadish, the Lord of the world, when we would do that. But after the structure of Kripalu changed, I had a different chant that I asked people to do at the end. We didn't all have candles in our hands, but we did wave the light in whatever way we did that to one another. And so I'm thinking that it would be nice to end with this particular chant. And it's in both Sanskrit and English. And there's a shift in the second line. So I will tell you that in advance. So I'm going to sing the first line, and you can sing that, and then we'll sing the second line, and then we'll move on. So the words are Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Want to say that? Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. And Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Brahma. Yeah, Sarvam Brahma Mayam. We actually sang it incorrectly at Kripalu for many years, and we straightened it out, you know, as we do going along in life. I'm sure you have experienced that in your life too. When you can, you just straighten it out. So basically it means, look, behold, God is everywhere. So it goes like this. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Want to sing that line? Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Now the second time you do it, it goes Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Maya. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. And that one is repeated just as it is. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re. Sarvam Brahma Mayam. And then we go into the English. Look, behold, God is everywhere. 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 So actually, what happens as we learn it that way, we sing it together. And so we'll just sing first the Sanskrit and then the English, and we'll hang out for just a little while with it because it's lovely to hang out with. So here we go. Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Look, behold, God is everywhere. 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 Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Maya Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Mayam Re Re, Sarvam Brahma Mayam. Look, behold, God is everywhere. 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 And I am looking in this moment at many beautiful manifestations of that God. Let's have an Om and we'll be all set to go. So if you would, sit tall for another moment. Let's take in a breath and sigh it out. And simply close your eyes. When we are together in any kind of spiritual practice, there is an energy that is created, and we can send that energy out into the world for good. So tonight, let's send that energy first to ourselves, to stay healthy and safe and content through all this crazy time. Let's send it to each other. We have an angelic choir with us tonight. So send that energy out to each one who's here. as a support for their journey. And then let's send that energy very consciously to those you love. Just let the names flow through your mind and send that energy to each one, no matter where they are in the world in this moment. And let's send that energy as well to all beings, praying that in this moment, at least for one moment, every being on this planet may be safe and know one moment of peace. And we'll send out all those blessings with the sound of Om, drawing in a breath. Om, peace, peace, peace. May there be peace throughout this world as a result of the peace we cultivate in our hearts. Thank you so much for being with me. And I hope you have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next Wednesday. So I've now unmuted everybody. You can all say a collective goodbye to everybody. Love.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you, Bhavani.
Absolutely.
Namaste, everyone.
Love to you all. Jai Bhagwan.
Everybody, wear masks.
Bye.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I was trying to blow a kiss, but
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Oh, Swetha, there you are with the little one. Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
So beautiful. He was creepy. Oh.
Oh, that's great. That's great. All right. Have a good week, everybody.
God bless, Bhavani.
Bye.
Fare thee well.
Fare thee well. Bhavani. Bye, Joyce.
Bye.
How do I go away? There we go.
There we go.